Just wanted to report this case. Chud, the builder, he was involved in a shooting incident outside of a courthouse today. He is currently in police custody, even though he's at the hospital. He is currently a suspect. Apparently, him and another person got into a altercation. He approached a person, I guess, with his normal approach, calling them, all types of names and racial epithets. And that person got back at him, and a shooting took place. And now they're both in stable condition in the hospital. But however, Chud the builder is a suspect. The other person, from my understanding, is not a suspect. Chud is a suspect. So for those that just coming in, Chud the builder. If you don't know who Chud the builder is, he's a live streamer, and he goes around calling people the N word with a hard R. Okay, he said it's a social experiment, and it's promoting free speech. Okay, and he goes around, like I said, he calls people the hard R. He calls them, oh, why you chimping out? Call them like chimpanzees. Why you chimping out? It's a very strange way to go viral. I often say, who sent them? Okay, who sent him? Who sent them? Okay, who sent him? There's a lot of things that's being revealed, like a lot of things that it's a lot coming out. People are sent. Now, a lot of people saying that he was sent to cause a racial riot. Guys, there's not going to be no racial riots. People are worried about their bill in the grocery store. They're worried about the price of gas. They don't have the energy to go out here with no racial riot. Trust me. If they're going to go out here and riot, they're going to riot these gas stations. Okay, they're going to target these gas stations and different things like that. They're not trying to have no race riots, man. The average person, I'm telling you, they just want to make money the best they can and stay afloat. But let me get back to this. So Chud, the builder, what happened was this happened outside of a courthouse. He approached somebody, with his, how he do, and a situation ensued, and he shot himself as well. Chud, the builder's in the hospital as well with a gunshot wound. He shot himself by accident. He shot the person and he shot himself. Okay, but both of them are in stable condition. Okay, so let me go back from square one again. Chud the builder outside of a courtroom, he got into an altercation with somebody because he approached him with his BS, and a shooting took place. He shot the person and himself. Like they said, he accidentally shot himself. So he's currently in the hospital. Both of them are, but he is in police custody. He's in the hospital, but he's in police custody. He is a suspect now. Now, let me just say this. In some of his videos, he'll call people names and stuff like that, right? And the people will threaten to go out and he said, yeah, come at me and I got something for you. I'm gonna shoot you. I got something for you. That's against the law. I knew eventually he's gonna get arrested for that. He's provoking a situation. And then if you come closer to him, he gonna threaten to shoot you. He can't get away with that. He even in the South, you're not gonna get away with that. I could have told him that, but Chud the builder, he's not my age. He's like he's probably 10 years younger than me. He don't know no better. But he probably thought that since the other shooting took place, he'll probably some way get out of it. Not the way he's approaching it. Not the way he's approaching it. In fact, some of the police had warned him the last time. He said the FBI came to him and said, listen, you need to stop doing this. Either somebody's going to kill you or you're going to kill them. But the FBI has been watching him, which makes me feel like they didn't send him. He wasn't sent by the government. He may have been sent by a clandestine organization. Now, I know I sound crazy when I say this, but it happens all the time. So here's what I predict. If he continued to do this, I think he stopped now. This is going to be it because he shot himself and shot somebody. But if he continues, though, if he continues to do this, he's going to get, as we call, so we won't get in trouble with the algorithm, he's going to get unalived. Okay? He's going to get unalived or he's going to get sent up. I like that, get sent up. Somebody, this is other streamer that say that. So, yeah, such and such got sent up. He's going to get sent up. Now, if you might say, Max, but what does sent up mean? Sent up to God. Get sent up. I didn't even know what that meant. You know, these young people got different slang. Um, so that's it's not surprising that this happened. It's not surprising. Somebody eventually, because let me tell you something. Charleston White came out and said this goes to prove that he said black people can be called anything and they're not going to do anything when a white person do it. That's not true. See, Charleston White was also sent. Did you know back in Jim Crow? Let me tell you this. There's a lot of stories that was passed down to me, oral tradition, that's not in the history books. Did you know that during Jim Crow, there were certain quote unquote black people that police didn't mess with? Yeah. Even in the South, you just don't mess with certain people, and they had their own land and everything. But you don't mess with them. Some of these people had served in World War I, World War II. You don't mess with people like that, especially veterans. You don't mess with them, especially the ones that stick to themselves. There's a lot about that Jim Crow era and slave era that they not telling you. Everybody wasn't slaves, and everybody, and even in the Jim Crow South, all stores weren't segregated. People did business with each other and stuff like that. It's just that there's certain groups, guys, within the government or maybe sent by the government that try to put out propaganda to divide the races. The races, well, we could say we kind of divided still, but nobody's really tripping off race. You know why? Because we worried about our gas tank. If you in LA, race is secondary from your mind right now. If you look at the gas tank, you're probably thinking maybe I should get an electric car now, right? But as far as tripping on race is concerned, that's secondary from your mind. You're not even thinking that. The average person wants to stay afloat, live a good life, make sure their kids are okay, have food on the table, maybe take a trip every now and then, and that's it. They're not really tripping off of this, off of Chud the builder. They actually, the average person think he's crazy, to be honest with you. But here's the thing I want to say to you guys. People like this just don't randomly show up. They don't randomly show up, guys. Somebody sent them. You're not going to be a random person with your camera on going around calling people the N word with a hard R and saying, I dare you to do something, or if you do something, I'm going to shoot you. Let me tell you this. When Charleston White, he's just as worse. When Charleston White said, well, the average black person, see, that just proved they're not going to do nothing. But why should they do something? If somebody come up to me with a camera, right, and start calling me the hard R, I'm going to keep walking. I'm not going to do nothing to this person because, first of all, I'm going to think it's a setup. I'm not going to do nothing to because I'm not trying to go to jail over this. Okay. Now, but there are certain people in society that you're just not going to mess with. Now, I believe this. You can say what you want to me, just don't touch me. I don't care what race you are. Just don't touch me. You can say what you want to me, but just don't touch me. That's how a lot of people are. When people start calling you the hard R and this and that, you're going to think it's strange because most people don't do that. But if they think it's some kind of trial run, I don't think so. I think it's just somebody sent him and they probably trying to incite a riot. And I'm here to tell you guys that's not going to incite a riot. People are worried about other things in their life right now. Gas is at an all-time high. The grocery store bill is at an all-time high. I'm about to do a piece soon. You know, it's very rare that I do a piece like just like a standard video to where the video is like 30 minutes long. It's almost like I put a lot of effort into it. I'm working on it. Um, and I'm seeing this because I'm talking to these people and different things. Did you know more people are living in their cars now than ever before? And they're going unnoticed because they know how to do it. Okay. First of all, you got to have tenant windows. Okay. That's a prerequisite. You got to have tenant windows. And you also got to have window covers. There's every car, if you go on Amazon, you put in window covers for your car. Every car has window covers that fits your windows. And when you looking at the car at night in the parking lot, you're just gonna think it has a dark tint. Right. Car camping is the new thing because people are not paying that high ass rent. But check this out. You're just gonna think the car got real tinted windows. Did you know they make window covers that it doesn't leak light? They can have a light on in their car and you won't even notice. Right? It's these certain window covers you get. And I'm doing a piece on that. But I'm not sure if I'm just gonna make it a dedicated. I'm gonna probably put the video out first and then make a dedicated live chat so we could talk about it. But yeah, it's happening more and more. And you just gotta see a lot of people, if you don't know what to look out for, these people will go unnoticed. But they live it in your neighborhood everywhere. They go unnoticed. They be and I found out the best place to take a shower is at a truck stop. Those those big truck stops because they got private bathrooms and you could charge all your stuff in there. Your generator, your battery pack, you could charge everything in there. And these people are cooking out of their car. It's just crazy. It's like a lot of people, you have vans now. The van life is even more popular. They also have people that's trying to capitalize on this situation by renting out lots. Like they have a whole lot, right? Like a 2 acre lot, and they'll charge you to park your car on that lot, and you have access to like restrooms and stuff and chargers and stuff like that. A lot of people are renting out lots and stuff, but they also have what you call it. You have public parks and recreation that don't charge you. Still quite a few around the country. A lot of them set up shop there. Also, a lot of them set up shop right in your neighborhood. You just don't know because when you walking by at night, you could be walking your dog. They can have their light on in the car. You can't tell because of these special window covers. And a lot of the Teslas are very popular because they come with you could buy beds specially to fit a Tesla. These people are just having a good old time, like knocked out and everything, right in your neighborhood. But a lot of that's going on right now because the way rent is. But the thing is, my point of mentioning all this is nobody's tripping over Chud the builder. I'm just telling you this. Ain't nobody tripping over Chud the builder. But I admit he did go viral. And I said eventually something gonna happen. And then I said it's gonna happen soon. And sure enough, okay, sure enough, that's what happened. Shot somebody and himself. Yeah, there's more. There's more things to worry about than Chud the builder. Half the people don't even know who Chud the Builder is until I told them. Like, who the hell is Chud the Builder, Max? Like, I don't know how I'm finding all this stuff. Chud the Builder. Chud. Just like guys, I'm watching this other couple on Instagram. This lady is recording everything with her and her husband. She claiming her husband cheated on her, and all everything that they be talking about, she be recording it. Now they agreed to get a divorce now. Now I had left a comment on her video saying that she was out of pocket for even letting us see all this stuff. They become viral. They're a viral couple now, but they really truly got problems. Everything is not for the internet, and I'm surprised at them because they're Generation X. Generation X, they don't post everything on the internet. Like for example, I'm a content creator, right? I make content, but my whole life is not on the internet. It's not. And I have even I want I have a lot of videos that I made that I just don't think people are interested in. Like I don't know. I don't think people are interested in my shenanigans that happen when either I'm I deliver catered food and stuff like that. I just don't think people are interested in it, so I don't share it. But it's funny as fuck though. What happened? I shared it with Liz. She said, "Max, you're a funny dude, yo," and I'm not trying to be funny. What happened was, okay, so I got a food cart, right? And this lady stopped me on in New York City because I had to go to New York City to deliver some food and the lady was like, "Are you a comedian?" I said, "No." She said, "But you are funny." She said, "I saw you walk past," and she was like, "You stood out because you're just like you seem happy go lucky." And and I told her I stopped and I said the reason why I'm happy go lucky because I got a good ass park. You don't normally find good parks in New York City unless you pay for it. And I got a real good park. I said, man, I got such a park where I could just chill out over here and just really just enjoy the city. So I'm happy about it. So I'm sitting there recording. So she's still listening to me. So I'm recording as I'm delivering the food. I said, look, they got a Target over here. I said, I remember back in the day, and I'm loud when I'm saying I didn't realize people were listening to me. I said, look, back in the day, they didn't have they was beefing about putting a Target in the city. I said, but all these bougie gentrifiers moved into the city and they wanted a Target. They ain't want no Walmart. They wanted a Target. So here you go. Target. Do y'all want me to get you something out of Target? So I'm loud. I didn't realize people listened to me. My voice carries and people are laughing. I'm like, why are they laughing? And she was like, dude, that's funny. I said, I'm not trying to be funny. But it was just like, certain stuff like that. So then um I meet the people to drop the food off, and I said, "Listen, some of this shit is leaking." And I said, "I don't know why they pack this stuff like this." So it messed my what do you call it? It messed my catering bag up because it was leaking, and I was out like on the street cleaning my bag, and people walking by looking. I think it's people. I don't know why they staring, but I'm talking as I'm doing it because I'm recording. I guess they thought I was talking to myself, but I wasn't. I said, I gotta sit here and clean this damn bag. I said, they don't messed up my good catering bag. I said, damn. I said, but they tip me pretty good, so I ain't even gonna try to complain here. But that kind of content is funny. But I ain't trying to be funny though, but it just happened that way. But I was just happy to get a nice park right in the heart of Manhattan. I got me a nice park I could just sit and people watch. You ever just sit and people watch? It's crazy. Anyway, greetings, greetings. How's everybody doing? What's up? Let me see. What's your name? Oh yeah, what's up, Beats by Sean? What's up, Joe Butter? What's going on with you? You said these new aliens. Or do we? Yeah, Chud the Builder. What's up, Ryan? Stealth camping, Ryan. Yep. So I got me an idea. I think I'm gonna start stealth camping. I'm gonna tell you why. I peeped the hustle. I'm always peeping a hustle, Ryan. You feel me? You see how many views these people getting? I'm like, what the fuck? Do I need to go buy a van? These people get millions of views on a video. I need to go get me a van, y'all. Put me a bed in it. And they got these like little they got these little fold up things you can use and turn into a bathroom. They got this thing, it's like a tent with inside the van. It turns into a bathroom. I don't peep the hustle, Ryan. But look, this what I'm gonna do, right? I might have to do a test run. I might have to do a test run, go rent me a I told my mother go rent me I'm sitting there trying to think of what it was, and she's sitting up there helping with the idea. She said, "You mean um what's them vans you can rent? The moving vans? What do we? Damn, I had a migraine today, so that's why if I seem like I'm slurring my speech, if I seem like I'm slurring my speech and I can't form almost a complete thought, I had a cloister headache. If anybody know about a cloister headache, it can affect your speech and everything else and your coordination. U-Haul, right? U-Haul, right? I said, "Mom, I'm gonna rent a U-Haul van." And look, this is where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to Brooklyn. There's a spot in Brooklyn where people be stealth camping at, and it got a beautiful view of the city of Manhattan. I said, I'm gonna do it one night. She said, "Well, what you gonna sleep on?" I said, "I'm gonna bring a air mattress." Okay. And I said, "I'm gonna bring an air mattress." And she said, "But what you gonna do about lights?" I said, "I haven't thought that out." But I said, "I'm gonna make some content, right? I'm gonna make a whole new look, I'm gonna make a whole new channel. Yeah, guys, I'm living in my van now. You feel me? But I can't let nobody see that it's a U-Haul van. I just have to say, yeah, this is my van. This is what I'm planning to do to it. You know what I'm saying? This and that. And I'm in the heart of Manhattan. And hopefully I get a lot of views. Yo, people, this one dude, he only got 3 videos on his channel. He just started his YouTube channel. Each video had 1 million views. You think I'm not peeping the hustle? Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Let me go rent a van. Now, see, here's the problem though. Some of y'all gonna see it and gonna get in the comment section. Don't out me. Don't do it. Please. Just let me try to get some content here. You said you can buy car camping portable. Yep, they got car camping portable lights. Now, here's the thing. What people are doing is you might say, well, how do people stay cool and people stay warm? They got special air conditions for the van that hooks up to the portable charger. And they got these portable toilets. Like it's like a chair. And you put, it's like a regular toilet seat. You put that down, but you're shitting into a garbage bag, right? And after you're done, you just wrap up the garbage bag and tie it up and throw it away. That's a portable. That's what people are doing. Now, I personally don't want to do that. I personally don't want to do that. But truckers do it all the time. It's these portable things that you don't get no shit on the toilet. It's like the bag is covering it. It's like I can't explain it. It's hard. You got to see it for yourself. But truckers have it. Because what if a trucker's on the side of the road? They're tired. How they gonna go to the bathroom? That's how they do it. They got portable toilets that you keep a lot of heavy duty garbage bags with you and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm saying, yo, they 3 million views. I said, shit, I might just have to do it with my car. like just to get started, even though that's not what I'm really doing. But here's the thing: a lot of these people, I don't think they really living in their van. They just doing the hustle. Like, yeah, guys, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my car and all that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I want to see if I get some views doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but somebody's gonna catch on. Like, yo, this dude is lying. He lying, yo. I'm just letting y'all know now. If y'all see the video, don't sit up here and try to out me. Yo, he ain't living in his. He lying. You stop because you know how people be hating. Yeah, some of them Joe is fronting. Like just like that. You know that one girl that got the van. I'm subscribed to her, and you know why a lot of guys are subscribed to her because Lord, that girl got junk in her trunk. That's the only thing I can tell you. Lord have mercy. And she knows it and she shows it in the pictures. Okay. And she got her OnlyFans. I'm not subscribed to her OnlyFans, but she don't live in that van full time. She fronting. All that money she making, she get millions of views on each video. How the hell you still living in your van? And you bringing in 20 or $30,000 a month? Bullshit. You're not living in your van. You making 30,000 a month. Yeah, the girl with the glass. Hold up, who said that? Look at Joe Bang. Yo, you just came up. You know who I'm talking about? The light skinned girl, right? With the glasses. Yeah, her. She not living in her van. She fronting. You see how much money she making per month? She not living in her van, yo. She probably got a nice house somewhere. But here's the thing. I'm like, why can't I do that? Why can't I do that? But then I started thinking I'm not gonna get millions of views because the reason why she get millions of views because she's hot. But there's a guy that's getting millions of views. Look, guys, I'm living in New York City, living in my van, whoop de whoop. And he started out living in his car. There's no way he's living in his car. He bringing 40,000 a month home. There's no way. There's no way unless he got something mental going on with him. There's no way. But that's the hustle. You know what I'm saying? You can edit a video to make it seem like you slept in your car. You can edit it if you edit it the correct way. Yeah, I'm like, hey guys, um, I'm gonna. This is what I could do in a video, guys. Look, I'm going to. I'm gonna see how I could sleep in Manhattan tonight for free in my car. Let's see if I can get it done. And then come up with some drama. Oh shit, somebody's by my car, guys. I hear footsteps. You know, you could. Let me stop, yo. Let me stop. I can't do that. Let me stop. Because, see, somebody's going to catch me. Somebody's going to, because you know, all my videos, no matter what channel I have, it seemed like YouTube is promoting all the channels together. Because some of you have seen my other videos, right? On my other channels. He like, hey Max, you got another channel? I said, yeah, I saw it. Yeah, because YouTube is fun is like promoting it to y'all for some reason. So then y'all gonna see it. Like, I know this dude ain't doing this. See, Ryan used to Ryan like, Max is crazy. Max, see, Ryan, he's just like, yeah, whatever, yo. Max is just he trying to do a hustle. But then some people in here might be genuinely concerned. They be like, oh my God, Max, are you okay? I'm like, yo, don't blow my cover. Don't blow my cover, yo. No, I can fake the struggle. hmm I did it one time when I was traveling to Florida because I didn't want to spend. I didn't because you know when you I traveled from Virginia to Florida, and the problem is I didn't. I thought I could do the. I'm stupid enough to think I could do the whole ride in one setting, not knowing that I'm in my 40s at the time, right? No, my late 30s. I was in my late 30s at the time. I wasn't quite 40 yet. But see how my body is set up when you get older, when you sit in the car for long periods of time. You ever sit in the car for a long period of time, then get out and go to a rest stop, go to the bathroom? Man, my body was aching, man. I said, oh man. So, and I didn't want to pay for no hotel. So I slept in the car. I had car covered windows and everything. And my car has a tent. My car at the time had a tent as well. I always had tent on my cars. And what happened was I was like, yo, I'm not, because somebody said, why don't you just go rent a supper eight? I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm trying to save money for the party, for the get down. To see how my bank account is set up. Now, I shouldn't even say this, yo, because then, you know what I'm saying? It's not funny, but I had $400, okay, to party with. Now, I know you guys are going to be like, wait, what are you talking about? I said, I had to go, I had $400 just for Tootsie's Rendezvous. Man, I shouldn't even say this. Hold on a second. Second. I had $400. I had $400 for the Tootsie's Rendezvous. Now, if y'all don't know what Tootsie's Rendezvous you on, I ain't gonna explain it. So I'm going down because my boy was having a bachelor party and he wanted to have it in Florida. And I said, I'm driving down. They said, bro, you people taking the train, the plane, you drive? Yeah, I'm driving. And it's like, yo, you gonna be able to afford a hotel and all that? I said, nah, I'm driving straight down. I'm leaving at midnight. Guys, by the time I got to Atlanta, I was tired as fuck. I couldn't drive no more. And I'm going to Miami. I couldn't drive no more. So what I did was I sat up there and went to a Walmart parking lot and went to sleep. And that was a bad situation. Now I know because guys, I am 6 feet one. Okay. Oh, I ain't got no sound. Had no sound the whole time. Okay, so I'm back. Can y'all hear me? So what happened was I thought I could drive in one setting. It wasn't happening. Maybe when I was younger, yeah. Not now. I was when I got out to use the break room in Atlanta, I couldn't drive no more. My body was aching. I just couldn't do it no more. I had a headache. So what I did was I went to a Walmart parking lot because I heard that you could do that, which you could at the time. Now they be beefing. So I went to a Walmart parking lot and I said, I'm gonna go in Walmart and get me a pillow. I'm gonna get me a blanket. I'm gonna get me a pillow. And I had window covers and I had a dark tent. So I covered my windows up. And first I said, where the fuck am I sleep in this car, yo? So I put the seat all the way back, to pat the driver's seat all the way back. I couldn't sleep like that. It was uncomfortable. So I said, yo, what the fuck am I gonna do, man? So then I tried to sleep in the back seat. Okay. That didn't work because I'm too big. So I'm like, fuck, yo. I said, I can't. I said, how do people sleep in their car, yo? Like, how do you sleep? Well, people say you sleep in the back. I can't. I'm too big. Like, I'm like falling off the seat. I'm too big, yo. I'm like a damn three technique. Okay. I'm a little bit smaller than the goddamn three technique in the NFL. Okay. So I cannot do this. So what the fuck am I gonna do? So I went and I looked at a YouTube video. What they do is they take the seats down. They fold the seat. My seats. I said, oh shit. Yeah, my seats fold down. My back seats fold down. Right, and my legs could be in the trunk of the car. Right, my legs could be in the trunk of the car. But I said, what's? But my back is still gonna hurt because the seats don't go all the way down, and there's a hump there. So I went right back in Walmart and got me a foam, the foam thing you put on your mattress. I got one of those, and it worked. Man, I slept like a baby that night. But here's the problem. When I woke up, guys, it felt like I got jumped in my sleep. My body was so sore because it's still uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Even though it wasn't the hump wasn't jagging me in my back because the seats don't go all the way. You know what I'm talking about? The seats don't go all the way down. So my legs are in the trunk of the car, and I'm like on that little on the foldable seat, so it's still kind of uncomfortable. But I had like the little padding to help, but it's still my back was out of whack. I was messed up, and I had to drive to Miami. I had a headache and everything, man. The headache was still there. But I was like, all right. So I said I might have to get a hotel because I don't feel good. How am I gonna drive? So I ended up getting renting a Supper 8, and I got there late because people they was like, "Yo, something happened to him." Because I was supposed to be there. I showed up a day later because I had to go stay in the Supper 8 and get this headache away. Man, I ain't feel good. So for me, the only way for me to do it, unless I had like a Tesla or a van. That's the only way I'd be able to sleep in the car. I'm too big to sleep in my even the car I got now. I'm too big to sleep in it because I'm not going to be comfortable. I'm not going to be comfortable, man. Look at heaven. She like, what is Max talking about? But yeah, I won't be. I can't be. Yo, I tried to sleep in the back. I remember I was in the airport. Remember, I'd be at the airport sometime. I'd be up there overnight sometime. I tried to sleep in the back seat. I'm like, fuck, I'm too big, man. I can't do it. Like I tried to bunch up. You know how you try to get in a fetal position? It didn't work, yo. It didn't work. My back was messed up. My back was messed up, man. And my neighbor, like I call him a neighbor, he was just sitting there. He had his Tesla. He had a mattress for his fucking Tesla. He was back there comfortable as hell because he had like climate control, just comfortable. I'm like sitting there hating. I'm 6'1", and it did. I was like, damn, man, like my feet. Like then I'm trying to the feet. Like if I stay in a fetal position, yeah, I could sleep in the back seat, but that's not comfortable. Okay, so can't do it. You can't do it either, right, Ryan? So I couldn't do it. The reason why I'm talking like this, I'm having. Let me just having. You just got in here, so let me go back for a second. The title of the video. I don't know if you ever heard of this guy, Heaven, called Chud the Builder. Oh Heaven, you definitely could do it. You 5'3"? Oh shit, you'll be comfortable back there. Yeah, Heaven, you will be like, what's the problem, Max? Like you got your little you have your comforter. You like Max, what's the problem? I'm like, I can't do this shit. Oh yeah, you 5'3"? Yeah, so you could. You definitely could. But Rachel, let me just tell you real quick. Um Let me just tell you real quick, having you just came in. You ever heard of this guy called Chud the Builder? He's going around the internet, going viral. He go up to people of color and call them the N word with the hard R and say why they chimping out and stuff. Well, he finally shot somebody. And he shot himself accidentally. So his ass is locked. His ass is on police custody right now for being stupid. So that's how we originally started out. Oh, you don't never heard of him? Yeah, he's like he went viral on the internet. He goes around calling people the hard R and chimping. Why you chimping out? And if they think they're gonna do something to him, he said, "Yeah, I'll shoot you if you come closer." Well, it eventually happened. He shot somebody. He accidentally shot himself. They both gonna recover, but he's under police custody right now because he's a suspect. So that's how we started the video off. But I figured you wouldn't know who he is. A lot of people don't, but I don't know how all this stuff come on my algorithm and nobody else's, but yeah, that's who that is. But we got into the subject of car camping. That's what when you came in, that's what I was we were talking about. And the reason why I started talking about it, Heaven, because some of these content creators that live in their car, they get millions of views, right? Millions of views. And I'm like, why why can't I get those views? Why don't I act like I'm sleeping in the car to get these damn views? But the problem is I can't sleep in my car because my back is gonna be messed up. So I was like, maybe I can fake it, but the thing is you can't fake that. And I said the only way I'll be able to do it is unless I have a Tesla or a van. I'm just too big to be in the back seat. Even if I had my feet in the trunk because my seats go down, it's still not gonna work. It's still not gonna work. Um, yeah, it's just actually it would work, but nah, I just can't do it. Yeah, they be cooking in their car and everything. I can't do it. I've been on burnt something. It'll be all messed up. Yeah, I'm too tall and too big. I'm too tall and too big. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how you try to sleep on your side. I can't sleep on my side. My shoulders are too big. Like you know how some people sleep on their side. I can't do that. Like my shoulders are literally too big. I've been like that for my whole life. I just can't do it. Like I'll get a headache or something. Like I just can't do it. I have to either, and I'm not sleeping on my stomach. Pause. I'm just not doing that. Like we don't do. We don't. If we do, we ain't gonna let you know we sleep on our stomach. So the only other way is my back. And I tried it already, Ryan. No, I would be comfortable in a Tesla. Now, what Tesla are you talking about? I'm talking about the it depends on what Tesla you're talking about. I'm talking about the hatchback Tesla. You know what I'm talking about? What is it? The model look at Fiona laughing. What y'all laughing at? Um, people you know what somebody told me? Yo, you just a funny dude, yo. I gotta tell y'all the story of me what happened to me in Manhattan. Heather, you just came in. I had a situation in Manhattan, but not the Model S, the hatchback one, the SUV one is the Model Y. Yeah, that one I can. I tried it already because you know how when you go up to the Tesla spot, you can request to drive the Tesla. So I drove one. I test drove one, and he even said that they make mattresses for this. I said, really? He said, yeah, they make a blow up mattress for it. He showed me how to do it. Ryan, I laid back there even without the mattress. I was comfortable. It's set up for that. I didn't know that Elon Musk had that in mind. Oh, but check this out, God, yo, check this out, check this out. I gotta tell y'all this real quick. That I found a new hustle. Elon Musk he's coming out with the robo taxi soon. He's only charging $50,000. No, 40. It's probably either gonna be 42,000 to 50,000 fully loaded, right? When you put it on the market to drive people around, you're gonna make a lot of money doing it. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buy one and then just have it work for me, pick people up. That's eventually coming, guys. Eventually it's coming. So I just want to let you know that. But anyway, I sat in the Tesla, Ryan. I laid in it. It was super, Ryan. And it got climate control. It had the Waymos ain't. Yo, check this out. The Waymos are not working in Manhattan or Jersey City area because I'm out here because they thinking about trying to get it up and running before the World Cup, guys. It's not working. It's not working. They if you're a Uber driver, Yo, I got a request one day. You know how it says, "Can you go close this door?" But when I got there, somebody had already beat me to it, but they paid me anyway. They paying Uber and Lyft drivers to go to the cars that close the door because what people are doing is they getting out the car and they don't close the door. So they strapped it. It's not coming to Jersey City. They strapped it because it's like people are messing with it. People are getting in front of the car, and it's just not a good look. But the robo taxis are going to be better. They close their own doors. So I'm thinking about it. If like, look, I have to go with the times. If that's what's happening, I got to buy one so it could work for me. But once he come out with the Tesla vans, that's going to be the new house. That's going to be people new apartments. I'm telling you. When he come out with the Tesla van, because he got that in mind already. He said, since people live in their vans, I'm coming out with a Tesla van. And check this out. Not and eventually the FSD is called full self driving. Eventually, once it reach a certain level, you're not going to have to drive the car no more. So literally, I could sit in the seat and just go to sleep while it drive me to Virginia or something. I could just be sleeping shit, even though I'm not going to do that. But you could. It'll just drive you there by itself with no flaws. Eventually, that's it's going to happen. The problem is, though, I don't like that they're trying to do it with truckers. Okay. The thing is, that's going to hurt the truck industry. If that happens, there's a lot of people going to be out of jobs. I don't think they should have driverless trucks. I don't think so, but they're doing it. They're already doing it in China, in Japan. But you said people get locked inside. That's crazy. Yeah, you talking about the Waymos. Yeah. But the thing is though, so I have that in mind. I'm just have to give me a robo taxi and have it work for me. But I want a Tesla. Like, if I'm gonna leave I might make a decision after this year. I'm just letting y'all know because but I wanna keep my gas car though, just in case still. I don't know. But once I get the Tesla, I ain't going back. Cause I'm gonna get the newest ones that's out. Like the 2026 model. That's the one I want. But excuse me, eventually the full self-driving capability is gonna be to the point where it's a robo taxi. And even your regular Teslas could go out and make money for you. That's how eventually it's gonna be. But imagine me making content. I'm gonna do the most. Like if I don't have to drive the car, I'm gonna do the most. Hey guys, look at me. I'm like, look, I have the bed laid out. Hey, I'm go ahead and take me a nap. Hey Tesla, just drive me to Virginia real quick. You know what I'm saying? Why go ahead and take me a nap? But the problem is I have to go over that Miller Tinings Bridge. Heaven, you know what the Miller Tinings Bridge is? Like by Maryland. That bridge is so high to fuck up. Like I have to pay attention. Like I couldn't drive over that bridge sleeping. Even though I ain't gonna feel nothing if something happen. I ain't gonna cause that's a long way up. That's a long drop. But I'm gonna do the most. Like, yeah, man, guys, I'm just chilling right now. I'm in the back seat. Like, wait a minute, Max, you the car driving? Yeah, the car driving, man. But I'm in the back seat chilling. No, that's how eventually it's gonna be, Ryan. It's gonna be fully autonomous where you don't have to pay attention. There's gonna be generations of kids, right? Liz, your kid ain't gonna be able to drive the car. Your kid ain't gonna know how to drive but have a car. That's how it's gonna be. Cause by the time these kids now that's like what 1 and 2 years old, they ain't gonna know nothing about driving no car. They gonna think we crazy. Damn, you actually used to drive your car, mom? Yeah. Right? Now, see y'all. Look, look, man. This crazy. Look, Liz, where you at? Is Liz here? Liz, where you at? Is Liz here? So Liz, you remember the video I showed? She's like, man, you a funny dude. Remember the video I showed you? I was in Manhattan the other day because my damn cart got messed up because the damn food leaking on my cart. God, I got a little portable cart I use, right? Because I don't like to lift shit. Because I'm not. Look, you said you in Westwood. Um, I don't like to lift nothing. I'm not trying to get sciatica for no damn food. You said it's gonna kill the muscle car. It's already killed it because them cars go faster. Actually, no, it's not gonna kill it. It's like if you like muscle cars, it's always gonna be people that like muscle cars. It's just one of those things. It's just an interest you have. If you just like the muscle car game, you like it. You said a new one is cheaper here, depending on the model. Yeah, it is cheaper there in Asia. But let me tell you this: Japan has what I call the Tesla killer. And you know what? Japan and China has a Tesla killer. And look what Trump trying to do now. I think Trump trying to just end everything, yo. I really do. He's going to China right now to try to see if they can open up their markets to us. Now you know what that mean, right? If they open up their markets to us, that means that their cars are coming here. If their cars come here, Tesla finished. Okay? Tesla's finished. If he get them to open up their market and they bring their cars here, the ones that they manufacture in China here, yo, it's over with. You ain't nobody gonna buy another Tesla. Their cars are already fully autonomous. Already. You don't even have to drive the car. It's already fully autonomous. And it has more bells and whistles than the Tesla, and it's cheaper. And it's cheaper than the Tesla. Okay? Fiona, he's over there right now, Fiona. He's over there right now trying to talk what's his name? Zhang Ping? He trying to talk Zhang Ping into open up their markets. He wants them cars over here, and he wants us to. I hope that happens because look, we'll be it'll be crazy if that happens. Tesla be finished. If them cars come over here, Tesla be finished. And he's over there politicking now. He's over there. I didn't think he was going there. He over there. I heard he over there. And you know what he said? I only want to talk about trade. So I know Elon and them is pissed. Like they better not hope they open up the markets. If they do, Tesla be finished. Even though Tesla sell cars over there too, right? But China has better electric cars. They do in Japan. It's way better. Yeah, the Model Y is 3.3 seconds. How fast you want, man? Right, Fiona, there's some nice cars over there. He wants part of the action. So we'll see what happens. But I don't think they're gonna fully open up their market in China because if they do, just imagine my content reaches billions of people. How many views you think will be getting? If it fully goes over to their market, it'd be crazy. I'd be a new sensation over there. Let me stop. Let me. I want to go to China eventually because I need to find a connect. Um, but actually, I could find that on Alibaba. I just haven't looked in a while. I've been out of the game for a while, but I went over to the reason why I say that I had went over to Canal Street. Man, it was cops everywhere over there. I saying to myself because I was parked up in the cut, right? And I was like, damn, why don't they let these people make their money? Rent is so damn high and food and they sitting up here sweating these people selling products on the street. I guess because they saying it's taken away from the high end stores. No, it's not. People still go to the high end stores, but I mean, China just came out and recently said that the Louis Vuitton sneakers are made in China. And then Louis Vuitton came out and said that's not true. Like our stuff is made in Italy. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's made in China. So I don't care what they say. That stuff is only worth 40, $50. You said I need to visit. Let me see. The Canton Fair. Yeah, all them Teslas could beat most supercars, especially the ones that are the sport mode, the sport ones. They definitely gonna beat a muscle car for sure. Cause I be seeing them, out here in Jersey, like people be riding them Teslas crazy. I be seeing this Tesla, here they come, here you come with the Tesla, be zooming past. Ain't nobody on the road beating that Tesla. Nobody. But that's the where it's headed though. There's other competitors to Tesla, but they're in Japan and China. If those markets open up, they say, okay, Mr. President, we'll let you bring your products, but let us import our cars over there. It'll be over. 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 Because I'll get one. They have a van, guys. They have an electric van that if it comes over here, you can live in the van. You don't need no more apartment. Especially if you're single, you don't need no more apartment. It has everything in it. It has a bed in it already. And it drives itself autonomously. You don't even have to touch it, it drives itself. I'm talking about without assistance. So their engineers over there are, you said I would never buy a Tesla. Let me see. You said I stick to my, oh yeah, you got that nice. You got the Acura. Which one? Yeah, I know. I think I know which one you got. I could see you in an Acura too. I could see you in one. Um, I know it's not superior there. Because they have their own brands there that's more superior, right? But anyway, I mean, if they do open it up, we'll see. We'll see. He must not care nothing about Tesla, Trump. He must not, if that's what he's trying to do. But he's also trying to make it so our products could be open to their markets as well. But he must not care nothing about Tesla because there's a give and take situation. So China be like, look, okay, we'll do that, but we want our products over there. We want more of. I mean, we do have their products over here now, but I'm talking about their cars, like the Tesla killers. It'll be over with. Now, like I said, 'cause, yeah, the Cybertruck beat most cars, right? The Lucid, oh yeah, yeah, the Lucid is nice too. The Lucid Gravity, yeah, that's nice. I see them at the airport. They also have climate control, and they also make it so you can sleep in it. So let me think here. Yeah, that stuff was, man. I wish y'all could have saw. I got the video, but man, that damn food was leaking. I said, I hope this stuff not leaking in my car because I had one bag sitting in the back seat. The rest of it was in the trunk. Damn bag was leaking, and I could tell it was just the way the dude. When I went to go pick up the food, the way he was talking, he was fast talking me. I was like, "Yo, he ain't packing this shit right." The way he fast talking me. And he was like, I don't know, it's like he on coke or something. He was looking at the TV. He just stared at the TV real quick. We're less than 1 month away from the World Cup. We're less than one. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, the World Cup is coming to the Americas, guys. Canada, the United States, and Mexico. The opening games is in Mexico City. The finals is going to be actually at MetLife Stadium in here in New Jersey. I can't wait for that because you know I'm gonna be up there tailgating, trying to go viral. You know I'm gonna be up there. You said yeah, I am gonna do it, but see, I'm live on my cell phone right now. On the YouTube app, so I can't show y'all. But actually, what is this? It just said highlight save. They need, you know what they need on this YouTube app? They need to make it to where you got more options on this app to share videos with people. Oh, you already know I'm about to make a hustle. I'm already thinking, okay, boom, the World Cup coming. How can I get a piece of money out of this? How can I get some money out of this? Maybe I'm gonna be a private driver or something. I got to figure it out because the hustle is coming. You mean to tell me the finals gonna be in MetLife Stadium? Guys, I can get to MetLife Stadium in 20 minutes from right here. So I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure it out. They are gonna make a lot of money, Fiona. They are. And that's the world sport. I don't care what nobody say. That's why I keep saying people, the NFL ain't got nothing on soccer. Nothing. Nothing. It has nothing on it. Like my World Cup team is Brazil, but my World Cup women's team is of the United States because they're dominant. But I like the Samba boys. So we're gonna see. I think Spain looked good this year though. Spain looks good. Oh my God, they are coming to Atlanta. That some of the games are going to be in ATL. That's going to be crazy, Heaven. And some of it going to be in Philadelphia, Los Angeles. Let me see, Los Angeles, Philadelphia, ATL. Right here, the finals is going to be where I'm at. Canada and Toronto. They're hosting some games in Toronto. Mexico City. The opening games is in Mexico City. Yeah, it's gonna be nuts there. Heaven. I remember when the World Cup. See, you don't remember. You're too young. Look, let me tell you a story from back in the day. Right? You too young. The last time the World Cup was here is in '94. Okay, it was in '94. Okay, that's the last time the World Cup was here, and I remember it. Hey, can't hey, Heaven, watch this. I got a story for you. I remember the Atlanta Centennial bombing. I remember. I lived it. Look, that's how ancient I am. You said I was fine. No, I know you were. That's why I'm saying it like that. So you can be like, here he go with this shit. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how ancient I am, guys. I remember the Atlanta Centennial bombing at Centennial Park. I wasn't there. Was I near there? No, I wasn't near there. I was in the city though. But yes, I remember the World Cup. And yeah, that was crazy. And also that was the OJ Bronco chase as well. OJ Simpson Bronco chase that was going on. Tiger Woods took center stage for the first time at Stanford when the world got to see him play. Arnold Palmer took his last shot. That all happened in one day. The World Cup was going on in the United States. Yeah, I know you remember it, but Heaven doesn't because she's younger. That's why I like telling her those stories. Cause she be like, man, whatever, man. Like, like that's how I always do that. Like young and you don't remember this young. Heaven, you don't even remember 9/11, do you? I don't think you would. Let me see. What let's see. Oh, you might remember it. No, that you might remember. I think you might remember that. But you don't remember when the World Trade got bombed the first time because you were like 1 years old. You wouldn't remember that. But I be telling the stories and stuff. Yeah, I know you remember that. You was in elementary school. Damn, I feel old. She said she was in elementary school. Fuck, yo. Man, that's crazy right there. And she like, yeah, I was in elementary school, Max, when that happened. Like, damn, okay. But yeah, so you gonna make me say that on here, Heaven? I was born in 1975. Do some quick math. You don't gotta do no quick math. I was here for over 5 decades. You are young. I just told you I was here for 5 decades. Fiona, stop. 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 She got the gray. Okay. Hey, listen. Speaking of the gray hair, I've been wearing my gray beard here lately. And I'm getting treated differently. Ain't that some shit? People treating me differently. Now they see the gray. You say your mom was born in 19 said, damn, your mom only 5. Damn. Hey, mom. You heard me? Hey, mom. Hide your mothers around me. Hide them. Hide your mothers. Um, Let me see. But I have a young, I don't know what you call it. I'm an old soul, but I'm also young at the same time. But I've been embracing my gray and people been treating me differently. Look at Liz, Heaven, you are young. Heaven, you're young. You young too, Liz. What are you talking about? You young too. You don't remember you don't remember when the World Cup was in the United States, Liz. You were too young. You were around, but you were a kid. Okay? You was sitting there where you had your pigtails and being bad. I know you were bad, Liz, because you grew up with all brothers. I knew you were bad. You were bad. Because you had to fight. Because you had all them brothers, you had no other choice. You had to fight. You were bad. You were in pigtails being bad when the World Cup was in the United States. Having you too. I'm the OG. You too, Fiona. You were young. You don't remember either. Fiona, you don't remember either. Chantel don't remember. She listens. She definitely don't remember. Joe, you remember Atlanta Olympics? Heaven don't remember that. None of them remember that. See, hey Liz, let me see what would you remember? 85. No, you should definitely, Liz. You remember when the Olympics were here? You probably do remember. You were 9, 8 or 9. No, you wouldn't remember. You probably don't. You weren't thinking about no World Cup. I know Liz is expecting. She dropping during Leo season. Leo season. That's when Liz will be dropping. Leo season. Heaven says she see kids at work all day. They be working her nerves. They be working her nerves. I remember a friend of mine. He was like, "Yo, you could borrow my son if you need kids." I said, "I don't want. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing." He said, "Why not?" I said, "Cause man, he's a lot to deal with. He bad." And then we both realized he listening to us. I said, "Yo, he listening to us." He said, "Yeah, but he don't." I said, "Yes, he do understand." You should see. You saw how the kid was looking at us. Like, damn, I'm that bad. Like he was like looking at us like that. He wasn't that bad. He's grown now. And there's something. His son is grown now. His son is 23. He's grown now. But at the time when he was smaller, he had this habit of wanting to kick people. And one time he got me good. He kicked me right in the shin. I went right down. He tried to kick me somewhere else, but he got me in the shin. And guys, he hit me so hard. You know, he hit you on that funny one. I went right down. And I was like, "Yo, bad brat." But yeah, he grown now. But yeah, you doing all right, Liz? You all right? How's it going? Everything running all right? Max, you have a baby. Shit, I'm too old. What I look like with a hold on, let me see. So I'll be right back. I don't think so. There's a lot of things that has to happen for me to have a child. First of all, whoever I'm gonna have a child with can't be my age. She has to be younger, and I don't have anybody in mind. So, and what is Liz saying? You said Fiona said men can have babies at any. Well, technically, yeah, but she said, yeah, everything is great. The baby is kicking a lot. Yeah, because the baby listening to me. See, the baby can hear me right now. If you can hear me, the baby can hear me. What's up? What's up? Uncle Max. Uncle Max bumping his gums. You know what's crazy? When Rachel daughter, when I first started doing the YouTube, when I met all of you guys, Rachel daughter was like 6 or 7. She getting ready to graduate high school, ain't that something? And she used to always be like, "What is he talking about now?" Because she used to always have me on in the background. And she getting ready to graduate high school. Time fly, don't it? What's up, old boy? Long time no see. Old boy, long time no see. You said you got to get out and meet someone nice, Max. Uh, it's complicated, Fiona. At my age, it's hard. I don't get out much. When I do get out, I'm working. But I did get out for a little bit in New York. I loved it. It was nice out. I had a nice parking spot, and I thought I was gonna go maybe to the park and play chess, but I had to get back because I was thinking about that damn rush hour traffic. I don't want to be out there for that. I don't know, man. New York, it's like I don't know, man. It's just things are not hitting the same no more. Am I the only one? It just feel like time is speeding up. Um, it just don't. It ain't the same feel. It don't feel like nothing is the same feel for me. I don't know what it is. I was out there for a little bit. I'm like, let me go. People are just, I don't know. You said, are you shy, Max? Tell the truth. I used to be. Absolutely. I don't do much approaching. If that's what you asking. Mm. And also, I'm just not. I'm. That's not like. That's not in the in. That's not. No, actually, hold on a second. Hold. Let me think about this because I do bump my gums a lot. Hold on a second. If I'm in the right, if I'm in the right situation, I'm because I know how to talk to people. That's not it. But I just not in the right situations all the time because I don't go out that much. But I am not a loss for words. What's up, Sharon? That's what it is. You're right about that. It's just not. It's not on my frequency. But if I'm in the right situation, no, I know how to talk. Because when I was at the Diddy trial, I was sitting up there bumping my gums. You know what I'm saying? That's not it. No, I'm not shy. I used to be. But not anymore. Not anymore. I used to have a form of social anxiety disorder. I don't have it anymore. I'm comfortable around people, but the problem is it's just not on my radar. It's just not. I don't know why, man. I'm not trying anymore. I'm just not trying to date. I'm not trying it. It's not that I don't want to, but it's not a priority. It's just not. I don't know what. And a part of it, you know what? I read a study. It might have something to do with social media because when we are in what you call we're in overdrive, and they did a study on rats. When rats was in an overdrive like this, they stopped mating. They stopped trying. I think it got something to do with social media. It might. But the only thing that's saving me is I do know how to talk to people. I never lost it. You know how some people like they grew up with the internet, they have a problem talking. A lot of young people are socially awkward. They have a problem talk. I'm not like that. So that's the only thing that's saving me. Because I grew up without the internet. I'm still Generation X. So, but it's just not a priority for me though. I don't know why. I'm not gonna turn it down if a situation presented itself to me. I'm not doing that. Yeah, you said maybe my patience is low. I'm too old. That could be it too. And it's hard to decipher who's really there for you. That could be it too. Trust. But I don't know. It's just not a priority for me. I'm being honest with you. I thought about it, but if the right situation presents itself, then I'm okay with that, and I will know. I will know, and I will jump on the opportunity. But it's just I might be blocking blessings because I'm not thinking about it. I'm not like and I don't like to come off as sometimes I come off as rude, but I'm not a rude person. Um, no, I don't come off it because somebody just told me in New York just recently. that I'm a funny guy. She said, "Sir, are you a comedian?" I said, "No, I'm not no comedian." She said, "Yes, you are." I think she overheard me talk because I was talking on the phone. I was vlogging, and I said, "Thank God I got this card because I'm not sitting up here trying to mess my sciatica up." And the girl started laughing. I'm like, I'm not trying to mess my sciatica up for some damn food. This shit is heavy. I said, what the hell did they order here? This stuff is heavy. I actually dropped off at the New York Institute of Technology, NYT, New York Institute of Technology. I said, I'm over here in the bougie area. It's nice and bougie over here. I said, all these people over here be drinking matchas. They be drinking matcha drinks. And I couldn't pronounce it right, and the girl was just laughing. I said, what is so funny? Yo, why are you laughing? She said, you're funny. I said, I'm not trying to be funny. It's true. People drink matcha drinks over here. She said, it's matcha. You're pronouncing it wrong. It's matcha. I said, well, matcha, mocha, whatever the hell it is. The shit that the drink that turn your bowels green. And yo, she almost spit out whatever she was drinking. She said, what are you doing? Are you like a content creator? I said, yeah, I'm a YouTuber. She said, I thought so. You making content? Yeah, I'm making content. But matcha, it is good for your skin though. It is. It's good for your skin. It's good for your skin, but I never tried it. I just researched it. I know having you drink the matcha, don't you? Matcha all day with vanilla cream. Rachel liked that too. I was like, she get them bougie drinks. I like the little espresso with the twist with the little something. I'm like, what the hell y'all ordering? I don't know how to order those bougie drinks. You know what I'm talking about? Deb, these new people, these young people with these drinks. Like, I don't know how to order this stuff. The shy. Oh, I do know about the shy latte though. You know the shy tea. You know that tea, the chai tea. At Starbucks. Oh, that's some good stuff right there. You know what I think I'm gonna do, guys? I think I'm gonna vlog up in the park, up in New York, with my shy latte, where all the other bougie people be at. Oh boy, you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna be out there with my chai tea, my whatever you call it. Yeah, that's the new stuff, Deb. They be talking about all these bougie. You know what I'm talking about, Joe? Them bougie drinks. I'm gonna be out there, yeah. You know, with my chai. No, the matcha is the bougie drink. The matcha. You said, oh yeah, oat milk. Hold on, let me see. Oat milk, 2 pumps of vanilla flavor. See, I don't know how to order like that. Because the girl was like, well, do you want 2 pumps of this? I was like, I don't know what you talking about. I said, what I asked the girl at Starbucks, what do you like? And she said, oh, I like with the 2 pumps. And I said, let me get that. And look, when I'm at Starbucks, why they laugh at me as soon as I come in there? Because they want me to order, right? Because the Starbucks I go to, I'm not used to it. At Virginia, you got a lot of drive up. You know what I'm talking about? Having you got drive up Starbucks. Here, you gotta go in sometime. Type of shit is that? Like you actually gotta go in the store. And I told him, I said, I'm used to the drive through. She said, yeah, but we want you to come in and order because of my voice. They said I sound like Darth Vader. I said, shit, I wish I did sound like Darth Vader. I told him, I said, she said, why? I said, so I had some money. So I could have a piece of money. That's why. You know what I'm saying? You said you got to get out more, Max. You should go to the city and do new things. I'm going to do it. I'm going to. You mean vlog and stuff? I am. Better quality matcha and coffee. You said better quality matcha and coffee. I never tried matcha. I might have to go vlogging and go try it. Yeah, that's a bougie. Anytime you spend $8 for a drink, that's bougie. Having you bougie. 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 I could do voiceovers, Dad. Let me think about this. If I'm gonna do voiceovers, I have to do it myself. Like I have to start a new TikTok or something and do voiceover. Some people say I could do it. I want to do it with the animals though. Like, because I think animals are funny and I think they understand us more than we think they do. Especially dogs. I know they understand us. I know they do. I had to deliver this package. This dog was barking. I said, yeah, if I had treats for you, you wouldn't be barking. And he stopped barking. He was just like tilted his head looking. I said, yeah, because you think I got treats now. Nah, that's why you stop. But they definitely understand us. You said trying matcha for the first time vlog. Right, in New York City. You know what I'm saying? Over there by the bougie school, over there by Columbia. I'm gonna go by Columbia University. It's real bougie over there. But I play chess as well, so I was gonna go to the park to play chess because I get a kick out of giving people a run for their money. Because I'm a hard beat, and you're not gonna beat me easily, and I get a kick out of it. Even though they probably will beat me, but it's gonna take a lot of thinking to beat me. So I get a real kick out of seeing people like try to struggle to beat me. So I want to record that as well. The only thing is you got to pay the people. I'm gonna pay them a few dollars so I can record it, but you got to pay them. But I was actually vlogging about they have a what do you call it, Target in Manhattan. And I said a long time ago they didn't want Target or Walmart in Manhattan. They still don't have Walmart. They have Target because the bougie gentrifiers they wanted their Target. So here we are. They're gonna go Target, and I was like loud when I was saying it. Lady was laughing. They wanted their Target in Manhattan. But for a long time, they didn't want Target and Walmart in Manhattan. It had to be voted on because that takes away from, they say, the mom and pop shops, which makes Manhattan. Right. You like Target, right, Heaven? Yeah. So most people like Target. I like Target too, to be honest with you. It's but I think I like Target better, to be honest with you. Just as my preference. But like, Manhattan has Target. So I just remember for a long time people were opposed to it. But times have changed. So, but there's a lot of nice eateries in New York I could go to and review as well. That's what I was thinking about. It's a lot of reasonable spots too. You just got to know where to go. I mean, you could research it on your app, like the best matcha spots in Manhattan. They actually had one not too far from where I was. I was gonna go try it for the first time. I heard it had really good reviews, and but maybe next time. I could go anytime I want. It's just a matter of doing it. You said how young would you date Max? Um, I think it's half my age plus 5. Wait, let me see. Um, half my age plus 5 or 7. That's about right. Yeah, it's half plus 7. That's usually that's usually a okay situation. Or It could be older. It could also be older. You mean that? Oh, wait a minute. Your question was the youngest, right? How? Oh, yeah, yeah. How young? Yeah, half my age plus 7. But I don't discriminate on the age and stuff. But at least half my age plus 7. The absolute. It's a situational type of thing. Because most people younger than me, they way more like established. Like I could give you some people in here that's listening to me. They're way younger than me. But they're more established. Not saying there's nothing wrong with me. It's just the way my life played out. Like I was in an industry that just didn't really pan out too well. But I'm actually on the precipice of being really famous. Just to let you guys know, I'm literally on the eve of being really, really, really famous. I had a dream about it, and I hope it's for the right reasons. I heard it's for the right reasons. I'm what you call a popular loner. Since I've been on YouTube, I've got millions and millions of views. But I'm like a popular loner. That makes sense. You never heard of you you said what's a musical how many musical generations is that? A musical generation is typically 4 years. Yeah, they are about their bag, oh boy, they are. They very, very established too. They're in here now listening to us. You said think about the 4 years you were in high school. That 4 years is a musical generation. I never heard that before. But you're right, 4 years is 4 years went by so fast. My high school was a blur almost. Then again it wasn't, but it seemed like it is now. I read an article that even young, I'm not talking about people my age, I'm talking about younger guys. They don't be dating that much. And I'm trying to figure out why. I think it's social media is the problem. Did you know there's some guys between the ages of 18 to 30 that's never had a girlfriend before? There's a study on it. Said you're yeah, so what's up, Lashane? It's been a while. You said, "Hey, everyone." Why? Why what? Wait. What's going on? Let me see. They're over. They're all over the world, Shane. You said first husband's 4 years older, completely different music. Oh, I know what you're talking about when you say musical generation. You're talking about like that. Everybody, the generations is in within fours. Like I know what you're talking about. You said baby boomers don't even want to. You said 90 is the new 50. It just depends on your it just depends on your mindset. If you have a what do you call it? You don't necessarily have to if you have like a out if you have an open mindset, age is just a number, to be honest with you. But age is good because you have experience. Like some people like the age is important, I think. You need the experience, but if you have an open mindset, you willing to try new things and travel, shit, age is nothing. It's just a number. You've been listening to background. You don't never say hi, Lachey. How you doing? You said ulterior motives are crazy today. Yeah, it just depends. It's hard out here. It really is. But I don't know. I don't know. Only thing is, guys, the day I went over there, I heard they were watching bridges and tunnels that day. And what I remember before I got into the city, it was a backup in the tunnel. I hate that. I hate when I'm in a tunnel, there's traffic in the tunnel. Here I am underwater in traffic. I do not like that feeling. And that's what it was. It was like, why is this backed up? It's like noon. There's no rush hour traffic. What's going on? It was backed up. But they also doing construction as well. So not in the tunnel, but outside of it. I was a little bit, guys. I was just, said a little prayer. I'm like, man, why I'm in the middle of the tunnel in traffic. It's crazy. You said, Fiona, I always notice that women always follow the men they want to be leaders. They need to lead us into better morality. You said women always follow men they want to be. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see more of that? Like my New York videos, or would you guys be interested in seeing something like that? Let me know. Also, if you have any ideas that you want to see, do you want me to see do food reviews or what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy those glasses. They got different type of glasses. They got Meta glasses and they got some competitors. So I think I might get the Meta glasses or something and start recording that way as well. So you can have like a what do you call it? Perspective, a first person perspective. I may do that. Like, get the meta glasses and have a first person perspective going into different stores doing food reviews. And also, I'm gonna go live as well because I think you guys like the live experience. I'm gonna do videos and go live. Yeah, so I might have to do that. Um, but I'm gonna get the glasses so you can get a first person perspective and then go live at the same time. I'll go live wherever I'm at. Um, Especially if I'm in the park somewhere. Washington Square Park been getting a little bit crazy though. New York is changing. I mean, it's always been crazy people in the park, but it's like more so than ever before. You see, you got to be careful. Oh, the building across from the Cosby. Um, I might do some of that too, but it's gonna be at night though. If I go live to go around certain places, it's gonna be a night drive. Um, Maybe like I said, a few food reviews. I might try some matcha for the first time. I might go to this matcha spot that I heard that's really good, and I may do that. I might want to reach out to this. You know what? A lot of this, I need to come out of my shell. That's what it is. I got to try new things. I want to reach out to this YouTuber. She doesn't realize she really inspired me to do YouTube. There's a couple YouTubers that actually inspired me to do what I'm doing right now, and she's younger than me. I don't even know if I told her I sent her a message one time and said you kind of inspired me to vlog like the how I'm doing. It was her. There was another guy in Los Angeles. Him. This guy named Walter. This guy named Walter. This guy in Los Angeles, and her. They inspired me to make YouTube videos. I don't think they realize it. I mean, I don't think she realized how much of an impact she had on me. And I wanted to reach out to her to do an interview because she's very, very, I think she's a unique person. She's a break dancer and she teaches dance. She's a break dancer. She literally can break dance. I'm dead serious. She can break dance. And she's a dance teacher and she lives in the city. And thought that'd be a good interview because she inspired me to do YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to her. Yeah, I'm like, yo, you younger than me, but you inspire me to do it. Cause I was like kind of well, I was doing YouTube before her, right? But let me see. Yeah, I was doing YouTube before her, but I stopped doing it. When YouTube first started, I was doing YouTube. You guys just don't know. I had a cigar review channel. But then I stopped doing YouTube and then I started watching her vlogs and I started back. No, I was doing it when I started back. I don't know if she was doing it, but when I saw her video, it made me want to keep going. That's what I meant. It made me want to keep going, even when you get little amount of views. Just the love of making content. That's where I got it from her. So I thought that'd be cool to reach out to her. and I consider her she's like at she's just let me tell you something, right? So certain people that I know, they have like star potential. She's like a star and don't even know it. Like it's just like she haven't got her break yet. Yeah, I don't even think she's trying. She's just living life like everybody else. But um I used to be into break dancing back in the day. Not that I was a break dancer, but I used to like watching it. And now she break dance. It's like, damn, like she's almost like she might be like a reincarnated person, like from back in the day or some shit. Like it's rare for me to meet break dancers, people that actually can break dance. But anyway, I thought she's a very interesting person. But she inspired me to do to keep going on YouTube. No, it's not a crush. It's not a crush. She was an inspiration. Kind of like the Fly Girls, right? He said picking on me. Yeah, kind of like the Fly Girls. She straight could break dance. There's not a lot of people I know could do that. And the only person I know could like really pop lock like that is Michael Jackson. He was like not human. I don't even think Michael was human. The way he could move. And speaking of Michael, now the dude coming back out again. Every time Michael got something out on his life, whether it's a movie or a documentary, here come this dude. It's the dude, the alleged victim. He coming out now. He doing the most too. He's saying all types of stuff. Y'all see his interview? It was oh Lord, it's crazy. But yeah, man, the city. Um, yeah, I like going to the city. But you know the crazy part is though, yo, what's up, Scoop? You know the crazy thing is, I don't never take the train over there. If y'all notice, I don't know if y'all noticed that. I do not take. I never do. The last time I took the train over there was in my 20s, and when I worked over there, and I didn't like doing it then, but I had to because I worked near Wall Street on Water Street. I was in the mailroom over at Goldman Sachs. I worked in the Goldman Sachs building in the mailroom. And then after I left there, I went to Prudential in Newark, New Jersey. And then I went to Island, New Jersey to work over there. But yeah, I was over there for a time. You know what I'm saying? And people's like, damn, bro, you working on Wall Street? Nah, I'm not. Well, it's not what you think. I'm in the fucking mailroom, dog. It's not what you think. You said chances are you have to get involved now, Max. Haha. Like, expound on that, Joe. What do you mean? Like I have to put myself out there, right? What's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with the train. I just don't like taking it. I always drive. If you notice when I'm in New York, my car is not far away. I'm always driving. And I love driving in the city. You say yes, put yourself out there. I'm gonna have to put myself out there because I want that's a form of collaboration. Because you guys are lover. Like if I introduce you to her, y'all will love her. And then you'll subscribe to her page. You see what I'm saying? So it'll be something in it for her because y'all will subscribe to her. You said, can you do one train trip, Max? I don't know about that. I ain't put my. I don't know. You said, can I do one train trip? Yeah, but I don't like recording it. See, I'm native from the tri-state area. I'm a native person from here. We don't like doing it. Even though I'm a content creator, it's hard for me to do. You said, Max, I'm gonna settle down for the night. All right, Heaven, have a good night. You said, Max, you don't like crowds. Not really. I guess you read that, didn't you? You picked up on it. No, I don't like crowds. I'm okay with it, like walking down the street, but like crowds, yeah, I'm not really a crowd person. Yeah, Heaven, come on back next time. I'll let you know when I'm live next time, like I did before, like I did today. Now, I don't mind being in crowds if I'm with somebody. Like I remember when Rachel came. Remember when y'all remember when Rachel came to New York? Me and her recorded. I didn't mind it with her. I didn't mind it. But even she complained because she she said I slept too late. Like, cause she called me, yo, we about to go to the museum. Where you at? I couldn't, guys. I went right to sleep, yo. I could not wake up. And then she was like, well, we went to the museum. Where you at? I said, I'm on my way to New York. Now you on your way to New York. But by the time I got there, we all hung out. I was tired. I could not get up. Look, I told her I'm about to leave and be in New York in 5 minutes, and I'm still in bed. Oh man. I said I'm about to leave in 5 minutes. I'm about to leave in five. Look, I'm about to leave in 5 minutes, and I'm still in bed. But finally, I got there, and so I did meet a few people. I met her off YouTube. She'll tell you I'm the same person that I am when you like right now. The way I bump my gums and stuff, I'm the same. Yeah, she was complaining about my driving. Said I drive too slow. I'm like, no, I'm like, I'm not trying to. You listen. This is before they fixed Fifth Avenue. Okay, now if you go up Fifth Avenue now, there's no bumps. Before they were fixing Fifth Avenue, it was bumps everywhere. I'm not trying to mess my car up. No, sir. Like my car is my office. That's how I get money. Doing different things with the car. No, no, no. Can't mess it up unless I get another one. But and then she wanted to walk to Brooklyn Bridge. Wait, hold on a second. So I met Rachel and Liz. I met Liz too in Los Angeles. She took me around and everything. I got bad off sick. It was crazy. Yeah, me and Liz was posted up in Santa Monica. Then she took me to Venice. Then we went to the Venice canals. Yo, LA, they got it's really nice the Venice canals there because they redid it. It wasn't like the Venice canals I heard back in the 80s and 90s. It was real fucked off over there. But now they redid it. It looks really nice. I wouldn't mind living over there. It's real nice over there. I was looking at some of the houses and stuff. It's nice as fuck, man. You said if you fly to New York, would you explore the city with me on the Met? I see that. I knew you were gonna say that. Would I explore the city on the metro, the buses? Imma have to. You said you wanna visit, Fordham Road again? That's in the Bronx, right? Yeah, see, Fordham Road ain't how it used to be back in the day, so, yeah, it's nice and gentrified now. Yeah, I get on the train. See, I would have no other choice. Cause see, you wanna get on the train and the bus and everything. I'm like, "Fuck, man." And in the back of my mind, I'm like, "Damn, alright, let's go." Yeah, I'll do it. I would have to. Like, I would see, now you give me leave me no other choice. Now, but if you thinking that I'm gonna lead the way, cause I got all the experience, no, I don't have no experience taking the train. And look, you know what you're gonna be like, Damn, don't you aren't you from here?" Yeah, but I don't be taking the train like that. I drive everywhere. You said you wanna go to Trader Joe. Oh, okay. That we got a Trader Joe's in Jersey. I would have to take you to some spots in Jersey too, cause see, you probably thinking Jersey, you thinking Newark Airport. Uh-uh. I need to take you to some spots in Jersey too. Um, yeah, I might make sure I wear some good shoes too, cause my feet'll be starting to hurt. Remember when Rachel, I was complaining, my fucking feet are hurt. She said, "Why don't you get some better shoes? Why don't you get some New Balance?" And I said, "Well, guess what? I got some." And I wore them too. I had some New Balance. But yeah, I think I would explore it. I'm not really a trained person, but I'll do it. But listen, we can't explore just anywhere though. I will have to let you know now. Certain part, like let's explore it. Let's look. I gotta. Oh, let me tell you what happened. So when I was at the, I felt bad about this. Yeah, the shoes helped. It did. I felt bad about this, right? I picked a lady up from Newark Airport, right? But it kept um the GPS kept diverging traffic because there was so much construction going on. Why did we go all the way through Newark? I took her through on a trip. Listen, I took her on a tour through the ghetto, yo. I felt bad. Yo. I said, "Ma'am, this is." She's like, "Oh no, this took me. It took my driver this way before." I said, "Are you sure?" She said, "Yeah, there's some construction going on." Guys, we went through some real fucked up areas. I felt bad about it. And she was like bougie. Like I felt bad. Yo. I said, "Look, make sure your doors is locked." I feel bad, yo, and it was a lot of weed smoking, like loud music. I felt bad, yo. I felt bad. It was I would she was so busy on her phone though. Whatever she was talking to somebody on her phone and she was looking down at her phone most of the time. I know she saw some of the shit though. I know she saw it. I felt bad. I felt real bad about I said, damn, why is it taking us this way? I don't want her to think I'm like taking her somewhere. Like, but you could tell that I'm legit because I got a dash cam. It records the inside of the car and the outside. So when people see that, they know I'm no harm because I'm recording everything. But the fact of the matter is, I mean, I was even like, damn, why are we going this way? People staring at us. But see, they can only see the front of my car. I don't have tint on my windshield. But on the side, they can't see us. And people get a little, when you're in the hood, they get a little uneasy about that. Like, ain't nobody about to do a drive by on them or nothing. They get a little uneasy when they see you with the tent. But my tent is security. Like, I think it's like a security thing. Like, you can't see inside my car. It's like a sense of security for me. You said, how much notice do you need to know I don't need much notice. I live here now, Fiona. Hmm. Just let me know when you coming, and that'll be it. Now, if you want me to pick you up from the airport and all that, yeah, you gotta let me know in advance. Yep, you gotta let me know, and then then I'm on my way. But yeah, yeah, we can make content. You got a YouTube channel too. We definitely can make content, and maybe I could get the other girl and everything too. We could all make some content. We'll probably blow up too. Probably will. Nah, she ain't gotta pay me like a Uber. Rachel and them didn't pay me. I'm not like that. I like meeting people, especially I've not. I feel like I've known her forever, so it's not like I don't know these people. I know everybody. But I'm telling you right now, the World Cup is coming. The World Cup is coming. I know, Shannon. It's all good. Wait, you almost here, Fiona? Wait a minute, Fiona. Are you almost here? What are you doing? I about to say she probably here now. Like, all right, let me get it together. Let me get a shower. You hear me? Let me get it together. Hey, what I look, this what I'll do. I'll take you on a midnight ride through New York. And I'm gonna take you through some real interesting areas. Make sure you look, I'm taking you on a lock your door trip. I'm gonna take you by the track and everything. We're gonna go to some real sketchy areas. We're gonna experience all of New York. One of my clients, I have a I do private driving. You know what she said? Can you take me through like the real New York at night? I said, you want to go at night? I could do that. I could take you by we didn't do it yet, but I'm planning the trip on my Google Maps. On Google Maps you could plan your route and your stops. Yeah, I don't know if y'all know that. You could plan your stops and everything. So I'm trying to work out a tour now because she saw my video when I did the haunted tours. The haunted um Manhattan. You want to go too? Slang Ang, you want to go? You want to go on a gothic tour? Well, it's kind of like that, Shannon, because a lot of the stuff is haunted. But I can put different tours on my map, and then the GPS take me there. So I'm working out a tour now from one of my clients. She want to take a historical Harlem trip at night because there's a few spots I'm gonna take her to where Maya Angelou used to live. I'm gonna take her over there. Um, Duke Ellington used to live, different stuff like that. You said you want to see me walk through there? What walk shit gonna have to be at night? I mean, have to be during the day. I ain't doing no walking. Not them type of tours. Nope. Oh no. It's gonna be a driving tour. That's one thing about me, Ryan. I drive everywhere. Like, Brooklyn, it don't matter. But you gotta be careful in certain areas. And another thing that I don't like about Brooklyn, see, Fiona, I don't know if we're gonna go to Brooklyn. You know why? They got them damn speed cameras. They give you tickets. If you going 1 mile over the speed limit, they gonna give you a ticket. I don't know if I could deal with that. You said February is good. Either one, October, February, either one. Because I'm here now. I'm not in Virginia anymore. I've been dealing with these sinus issues, man. Um, Been giving me a headache. It's these sinuses. I just had to sneeze again. These sinuses is crazy. I may have to get some allergy medicine. You said we taking the train to Brooklyn? No, there's certain parts of Brooklyn that's nice. That's gentrified. Like you talking about Williamsburg and all that. Yeah, that's fine. But we need to get in the car too. We need to we need to drive around. So you gotta experience the driving too. The crazy driving. Um Now the train take you anywhere quick. The quickest way to travel the city, everybody knows, is the train. That's the quickest way. The most reliable, the most convenient. Everybody take the train in Manhattan, in the city. Everybody do. Like that's the culture, like. But I just don't like taking the train. If she knows everywhere I go new, I'm driving. I'm always driving. You said buffalo wings might clean them sinuses. It's bad. It's bad this year. I've been down and out. It's been so bad I don't want to eat anything. I'm just having salad. Yeah, I'm just. You said you driven in New York. You drove to New York to Toronto. You know what? That might be a little tour. I mean, let me think about that. Toronto. I haven't been to Toronto in. Oh my God! Since I haven't been in Toronto since early 2000s. Wow. Yep. And I went for a wedding. Damn, it's been so many years, man. How did you like Toronto? Don't worry, Ryan. I'm gonna complain enough to where we got to get back in the car because I don't know about all these trains now. Hey, Fiona, we got to be careful because they saying that thing is coming. If you know what I mean. So we gonna have to drive. We can't be around a lot of people. Look, I'm thinking about it already. That you like what thing? That thing they were on the boat for just now. Them people back home now. Now, only good thing about that virus is it's hard to catch. You have to be really close up on somebody to get that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? I'm immune to it because unfortunately, we grew up. We had a lot of them rodents around. The city has a rodent problem. We might be immune to it. Look, Ryan, I'm thinking about. Look. I said, Fiona, that thing is coming. So I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be able to take the train. And Trump talking about he don't know. You know what he said? You know what he said? He said, I don't. He said, I don't know if I'm gonna be any help. He said, believe it or not, it's not much he could do. That's what he said. He's right about that. Ain't much he could do. He said we keeping an eye on it, but that's a good excuse. We ain't trying to be around people like that. When we in the car, we got like a nice personal experience. We're like on the bubble. See, my car is my bubble. I know what y'all say. I do need to put myself because I am in a bubble. You say you think they got a strand, a strand. I hope they. Oh Lord, if they do, we screwed. He said he ain't getting on that train. Phil, I'm gonna have to talk. I'm like, look, it's that thing, man. In the T. Where you at, they have a better grip on it. We ain't got no grip on it over here. We just don't. We doing all the wrong things. I tell you what I'll do. We will get on a train, but I'm gonna park in Manhattan somewhere. I'm gonna pay for parking somewhere so we can go back to that. But I can't. I don't know if I can do the train all day. You see what I'm saying? You said I'm not getting in the car. We can bop around a mess. Oh Lord. I had to get some good shoes then. Where I put on my yeah. Do you like museums and everything? Now, one thing I'm not doing is walking that Brooklyn Bridge, and that's what you thinking about. Because I know that's what you're thinking about. Well, that's a nice thing. We go walk the Brooklyn Bridge. You go to the center to take pictures. I ain't doing that. Rachel will tell you I didn't do it when she was there. I didn't do it. She's because she wanted to get on the train. I'm like, God, why some of these out of towners want to get on the train? You don't like the museums? Yeah, you like the metro. But see, the metro ain't like what you used to take it in Japan. Oh, hold on, Ryan. I gotta tell her this. If you thinking it's like Japan and China, you sadly mistaken. This a real metro here. This is like you. I don't think you gonna like. Are you sure? I think you taken the metro before when you were here, right? Have you? Because if you thinking it's gonna be like Japan and China, you sadly mistaken. You say you rather go try different foods, right? Still, have you been on the metro here before? That's what I'm asking. Yes, 30 is else. Yeah, right. I mean, um, Fiona, have you been on the You say you've been on a train in India, in Delhi. I bet you it ain't got nothing compared to here. How is it in India and in Delhi? Is it clean? Oh, you said you've taken the train in New York before. Okay, so you don't mind it. Now I'm okay. See, you're coming around the time where it ain't gonna be too hot. Because if you talking about August, oh Lord, being in the underground in August, whew, and I'm already got these sinus issues. Look, I would talk you out of it. I'm like, look, I can't do it. I got these sinus issues. But see, I'm the type of person, once I'm doing it, then I'm not complaining because I'm in the moment. So, it's hot as hell in Asia. Yeah, that's true. Oh, you visit New York fine. Okay, so no, you're not a new jack then. You're not a newbie to this then. So you straight then. You already know what to do. You just like taking the trains for some reason. Yeah, there's so much to do, like a lot of places to eat, taste, like stuff like that. Um, we probably can go up to Washington Heights as well. That's like little DR. I call it the little Dominican Republic. If you like that type of food. Yeah, she ran marathons in the heat, but see, I ain't set up like that. I'll be like, a kind of a hindrance. I'm like, wait a minute. I remember me and a friend of mine, we used to walk New York a lot. We went to the UN building, and I'll never forget it, man. I couldn't wait to get back to the car. My feet was killing me. I was like, damn. He said, man, you too young to be acting like this. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not used to it. What's up, B lady? What's going on? Fiona is visiting the States, New York soon. What else do you want to do in the city, Fiona? I know you want to take the train. You want to go to Brooklyn, go uptown to Harlem. Um, Probably go by the park where they play chess at. That's a good experience as well. I might You might have to film me playing chess out there. Yeah, she said the rest of the time should be exploring by herself. Yeah, because she like, damn, I've been on hinder her from doing a lot of stuff. That's why she already thinking that. Like, damn, you gonna be complaining. What's wrong with driving? I could drive. You get the experience, especially at night. Driving is cool at night. Yeah, driving is cool at night. Like for example, hey, let's just pull over here and just chill right here for a minute. Like I can go park. Like at night, you can park anywhere because they got the park. You could just pay for parking through your app now, and then we just walk around this area. Okay, yeah, let's shoot uptown. Then boom, park up, walk around. You know what I'm saying? No, she's been here multiple times. I know that for a fact over the years. I was just in Virginia at the time. When I was in Virginia, she used to say, "Hey Max, I'm in New York." She's kind of New York quite a bit. And I remember you coming to winter before. Yeah, I was in VA at the time. I mean, I had a lot of experience taking the trains and stuff when I was younger. I've taken the trains quite a bit, enough to be okay with not taking them no more. Fiona, they don't done away with the Metro card. They don't have that no more. It's all through your app now. My body is kind of not used to the harsh winters no more because I lived in the South. Like we don't really have wild winters there. Um, like up here, we have snowstorm every now and then, but not like here. Like it's really kind of it's moderate compared to like the tri-state. We get snow now, but not like here. Not it don't get it gets cold, but it's a different type of situation. It's hard to explain. You said there's no excuse. I know because you don't been here in the winter and everything, so there's no excuse. She's good. She just want me on that train, yo. Oh man, I get on the train. It ain't no problem. We'll rock out, go on the train. But there's certain spots, Fiona, we ain't walking to that. I'm just straight up just telling you. Like it's just certain areas, especially in Brooklyn, in the Bronx. Yeah, we can't walk like that. I mean, I'm just telling you. That's not good. You could do your own research on that. You got to be careful in certain areas. But for the most part, it's only a small select areas because most of the areas is like everything don't got is not the same anymore. Man, if you want to go somewhere and get a chopped cheese, because oh, that's right, you vegan. Yeah, you don't eat meat. Yeah, I'm like, you should get a chopped cheese for the New York experience, but you don't eat that. Anybody, if anybody, if you don't know what a chopped cheese is, it's basically a hamburger chopped up in a sandwich. That's what a chopped cheese is. It's a hamburger, but they chop it up. She don't eat meat. She's a vegan. Decca is a go in Troy, New York, where you was born and raised. You said, hold up. You said, we went to New York. My dad said, don't go to Harlem. The first place we went. Philly has a great cheese. Yeah, cheese steak, right. But New York has the chopped cheese. It's different from a cheesesteak. A chopped cheese is a chopped up hamburger, believe it or not. Well, really, it's like ground beef, but you chop it up, put cheese on and stuff like that. I'm not really into the chopped cheese though. Your brother went to college in Philly. You said so much. Can we explore New York? And then I heard over Philly. You said and head over to Philly for Trader Joe's. How long is the train journey from New York to Philly? Is probably no. What we'll do is we could do this either way. We could go to Grand Central. We go to Grand Central and catch the train. You can catch the train there to Philly. That's like less than an hour, about an hour, not even. We catch the Amtrak to go to Philly. That's like less than that. That's like an hour, not even. It don't take long to get to Philly. It's like an hour. But the only problem is though, yeah, to go to Trader Joe's, yeah, it's about an hour. Yeah. Oh, your brother went to Drexel. Yeah, I know a few people went to Drexel. Trader Joe's here, Fiona. We got Trader Joe's all over the place. But if you just insisted on going to Philly, that's only like what, about an hour. train ride. Then that I do recommend taking the train. It's filming me complaining, Ryan. But Fiona, we got to do a night drive tour. I know you don't like driving. We got to do a night drive tour. It's interesting. Trust me, my tours are interesting. I'm gonna take you to different landmarks, and we get out the car, take pictures, and I explain how why this landmark is famous. I'm gonna take. Guess what? I could take you at night. I could take you over to where Seinfeld parks his Porsches at. It's a house. It's like a brownstone, but it's one big garage. A lot of people don't know that. Take you over there. Um, I take well, a lot of this stuff we can do walk. We see the thing is Manhattan. I don't know. But the drive tour at night, it has to be like at night to get the full feel of it. During the day, you be more wanting to take the train to get out and walk. But at night, that's when you do the driving tour. Hey Fiona, have you ever been to the um is it the Dumbarton? What is it called? The Dumbarton section of Brooklyn? What do you call that section? Where the bridge is? It's the dumb something. I haven't been there in years. That's a nice spot to go take pictures. There's also a spot on the Brooklyn Bridge, no, the Manhattan Bridge. It's a hole in the there's a hole there in the gate where you put your camera in. It has a very $1 million view of Manhattan up there in upstate New York. If you just said Schenectady and all that, Catskills, Poughkeepsie. Okay, Fiona, there's a famous section where it's like the $1 million. It's like $1 million view. Everybody visit New York has to go there. It's like $1 million picture. You see it in movies. Hold on, let me get the name for you. Hold on, I'll be right back. Search this right now. It's called the Dumbo section of New York. Dumbo. It's right under the Manhattan Bridge. It's a very famous area. It's called the $1 million picture. It's the Dumbo section of New York City. Go look real quick. Just go look real quick and come back. That's where you have to. I have to drive there. Like certain places, you want to drive at night. It's called. It's like it's breathtaking. It's been in movies. Then I gotta take you through Hell's Kitchen. You know what I'm saying? You probably already been in Hell's Kitchen, didn't even know it. There's a lot of little areas over there, like a little spots I like to go to in Hell's Kitchen. Um, yeah, it's like that's the most picturesque area. It's a very famous area. You see a lot of tourists going over there. Then it's this spot. I gotta ask my boy the name of this spot. It's called Blue. He called it Blue City. It's an area at night. It's a really nice area. Yes, you've been to Hell's Kitchen, but yeah, you've been to, yeah. Everybody been through Hell's Kitchen. Don't even know it. It's just a section of Manhattan. You know who's from there? Alicia Keys. She's from Hell's Kitchen. Yep, Alicia Keys from Hell's Kitchen. You want to go to New Orleans and see the Crips. You know one thing about New Orleans, you know why it's like that, right? Because they're below sea level. So that's why they got all the Crips like that in the cemetery. Yeah, Mike Tyson trained up in the Catskills with Customato. Yep, he trained up in the Catskills. Very nice up there too. It's been years since I've been up, but you know where I was, B lady? How far are you from here? I was near West Point. How far are you from West Point? That's probably far. You probably already on the other side. Man, New York State is a beautiful spot, beautiful place, man. Just like New Jersey. You got farmland. There's a lot of beautiful spots up there. You said you're in the country on the farm in upper. Okay, so you far away from oh, you almost on the Canadian border. Oh, you way up there. Nice. That's a nice area. Very nice up there. Very, very nice. It's been years since I've been up there though. You think we should have a group and meet up? Yeah, I lived in Virginia for so long, B lady. And people think New York State not country. Yes, it is. It's nice up there. And they way far. It's like, how far are you from New York City? Like 5 hours, right? Yeah, some of them people, guys, believe it or not, they're like 5 hours from New York City. Yeah, certain parts of Jersey I go to, Ryan, when I'm delivering is really, really nice. Very quiet. Yeah, New York is big. Like that's why I be telling people, like, the city is the city, but the state, yeah, really big. Yeah, it says she live on a farm. She the bee lady, Ryan. She be up there with all them bees. It's crazy with bees, right? They can go out in the day, right? And they all come back home in the evening. It's like bees can go branch off and do their thing, but they'll come right back to her. said Minnesota and Wisconsin are beautiful states. Yeah, I see the pictures. Yeah, they are. But but I don't know if I make a good beekeeper. I know about bees though. I know that when they go out, they come back. And why is that, Belay? They come back. They know exactly how to come back too. They come right back. And you need them to go out because without bees, we'll be dead because they got to pollinate. You know. Good for a hotel or Airbnb. Manhattan, any part like you can stay over there where Rachel was staying at the it's either Hilton or Sheridan. The Hilton, that's a nice spot. Because you're right in the middle of Manhattan. You're right there. All you gotta do is come out your hotel, and you right there near the steps. You know those steps. You know right there in Times Square. You know by the steps. You're right down the street from it. You can literally run to the steps. So you're right there where everything is happening. And then the subways are nearby. So if you want to rent an Airbnb and all those high rises in New York, they do Airbnbs. So it just depends on what you want, like what kind of experience. But yeah, the hotel, and also, like I said, it's like New York never sleeps, so you can just you out there where it's happening. Like I don't mind the country or the suburbs. Um, because when I'm driving every day, I see everything. I don't mind living anywhere. I'd rather, to be honest with you, I'm more so like the city type of guy. This is kind of morbid, but I follow legal cases. We can go by where um what's his name shot the CEO at. We could go right in that spot too. Luigi. You said cement and sidewalk guy. Yeah, but I can live anywhere. I would prefer, let me see, what do I prefer? Because when I do these drives, I go everywhere. Let me think. Um I guess I would prefer peace and quiet. So the suburbs. I would say the suburbs. Not the actual city, more so the suburbs outside of the city. Yeah, I've been in Canada. I guess the country serves its purpose too. Like if I want to go take a trip and I need some peace and quiet, then the country. Like, I'm more so like suburbs right outside the city. But the crazy part is I just got reacclimated really back to this area because I've been gone since 2002. But I come back, to visit, but I'm talking about to live permanently. No, it's been a while. But I'm not a typical city person because I don't submerge myself in the city because I like to drive so much. As far as taking the subways and stuff. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Chickens are pretty low maintenance. And they always remember to go back home when it gets dark. I was in a spot recently where the roosters start howling. That's how far out I was in Jersey. I heard the roosters. And I like to drive by when I see the cows out. I like watching them. I remember I went on this one property and I had to look to my right and there was a horse right there just looking at me. But he was like behind the fence. I thought that was cool. People have horses and stuff. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. I was fixing a salad. Really don't feel like eating anything. So you won't have chickens, right? Well, guys, I think I'm gonna get off here for a little bit. I wanted to come back, guys. I really wanted to because I wanted y'all to hear something. It's very, guys. They're close to solving this Nancy Guthrie case. They're close to solving it. This lady, she's been a expert on criminology. She studied all of the serial killers. She also interviewed serial killers like John Wayne Gacy, Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, the son of Sam, David Berkowitz, um, the Iceman, uh, what else? Helter Skelter guy. She interviewed all of them. You know what she said? The person was close to her. And she said the murder didn't happen in the house. She said the blood was sprinkled there. That's why it's unexplained where there's no other blood in the house. It's just in that one spot. They said that it was staged. The person sprinkled the blood there. And she said it's a possibility that the person we saw on camera, he's dead. He was just there to stage, like to play on the camera. But she was already. She said there's two murder scenes. She said there's two crime scenes. That's not where the murder scene was. And the way they're making it seem like, guys, um, I would not be surprised if her daughter and son-in-law get arrested. They were responsible. And I heard 2 months prior to her dying or going missing, they asked for a loan and she said no. They asked for money and she said no. I didn't see that. They're close to solving it though. They're very close. And I bet you they know already. They're waiting for the results at Quantico now. Because apparently what happened was Trump, I didn't know this. Trump, he put all hands on deck. He opened up all the resources so that the FBI could have full reign and do whatever they had to do. Trump, he released everything. Whatever they need to solve this case, he released everything. But the FBI was turned away. You think it's a cold case? I think they're gonna solve it. I think the family has something to do with it. As bizarre as it sounds, she didn't die that night. She was gone already. The night they reported him, and she was all. See, I bet you they trying to do the whereabouts. They trying to trace everything now. I bet you they're gonna find it. What they're looking for. And the thing is, they said she asked for a loan, not Savannah, but her sister, and the mother said no. So what could be the incentive? It could be insurance money. It could be she left a home to them. They needed money. Maybe they were stretched for cash. That blood was sprinkled there because it didn't make sense that we didn't see no more blood trail. Like, where's the blood trail? Just that when that one area somebody put it there. That's what I think. To throw the police off. But the FBI, they're gonna solve the case. And then the lady said, once the DNA come back, now we have a name. She said it's gonna be solved. So, and the person, whoever's out there, she called him or her the puppet master. Like, and they probably getting off on this and watching all the shows on it and stuff. I might have to come back and we got to look at that. Or she could have died before she left the house too. Yeah, I believe she is, B lady. But as of right now, the lady said that her pacemaker is still being recorded as of right now. Because when you die, the pacemaker don't stop running and still keep running, even when you're dead. And that pacemaker is still being clocked today. They just can't find it. And actually, I think the government, they may know, but they just not saying nothing right now. When they trust me, guys, when they swoop down and come for an arrest, they got you dead to rights. I believe they have an idea on who did it. Yeah, she may never have made it home. Remember, she was last seen at her daughter's house. She may never have made it home that night. And then she said also, it's strange that the people asked for $6 million in Bitcoin. She said the number six is very surgical. Why would they ask for 6 million? Because the person may know that's the true financial standing of Savannah. Like, they might know that's what they can get out of her. She said, yeah, man, it's somebody close, real close. Yeah, start crying and performing and stuff. That's what they did too. But here's another thing that could be the case. Maybe Savannah found out and she trying to protect her sister. But anyway, we know they're gonna find out eventually. You know why? Because Trump is petty. He opened up all these resources and they were turned away. Now they gonna solve this one. They definitely gonna solve it. Definitely gonna solve it. On his clock too. It's gonna be on his clock. They gonna solve it. And you know what? Who's gonna be the first person to tell us? Him. He gonna be the first person to tell us. Oh, we got an arrest coming. So, but they believe that the blood was sprinkled there. That's what they believe. It's her blood, but they put it there. They staged that area. And they think that the person that was on camera was staging everything, playing up for the camera to throw off investigators. But they believe that person could be dead. It's crazy. I think it's the daughter and brother-in-law, to be honest with you. That's how I feel. But we gonna find out eventually, sooner or later. We gonna find out. But guys, let me get out of here. Let me just go back to rest. I will catch you guys soon, probably tomorrow. I enjoyed the conversation. I will be back. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining, and I'll catch you guys later. All right, y'all.